I've been counting.
Let's go.
Remember that when you see Paul George guarding Luka as he is right now, he's out there with 5 fouls. Kyrie had the last Dallas basket. Since then, 5 in a row by the Clippers. Now it's fadeaway three, no good. P.J. Washington Jr. offensive rebound. Luka, oh man! Now that Westbrook a foul, and then now P.J. Washington and Westbrook exchange words. Remember that Westbrook is already sitting on a flagrant 1 tonight. P.J. Washington Jr. has a technical foul tonight, too.
Yeah, that troubles me there because there was a shove.
Well, there's going to be a review here. Russ is screaming about it being a flop.
He's so close over to the bench, too, to that Mav bench stirring it up. I think he was just yelling at Tony Romo. Everyone's so mad right now.
So, leave his play under review for hostile acts. Yeah.
And then he makes that, wave motion towards the ref.
No, that was the Luka.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, that was
okay.
I think it's important to note as the temperature is rising here. So James Capers, 29 years as an NBA official, almost 180 playoff games going into this postseason. Bill Kennedy, one of the greats in the league, 26th year from Phoenix, Arizona, almost 140 playoff games. Justin Van Dyne, this is only his 4th playoff game tonight. But you got 2 really experienced referees who, just my opinion, I think they've really got to assert some control on the game right now.
Well, let me ask,
with the decisions they make,
yeah,
with what's going to happen here in the remaining 6-10 of the game.
Let me ask you this. In a game in which we already have 1 flagrant foul on Russ, they had another play they had to review. In that same sequence, he shoves Luka, and then he turns around and he shoves PJ. Now, PJ shoved him first.
Well, the latter 2 things are going to be technical fouls, if anything. The question becomes is grabbing onto somebody's arm like that, is that something that would be deemed a flagrant 1? Under normal circumstances, I would not think so.
I think,
but you know what? We need to ask this guy. You've been sitting in.
I have it. I mean, this is playoff basketball. You know, things I don't let James make a.
Follow review. The contact by Westbrook to Doncic is a technical foul. The contact by Westbrook to Washington is a technical foul.
He's out.
The contact by Washington to Westbrook is a technical foul.
He's out.
Washington and Westbrook are ejected from the game. Dallas will shoot 1 free throw and get the ball out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock.
Well, asking you shall receive.
Yeah.
I'm bummed that PJ's going out of the game. I really am.
That's a good trade for the Clippers. If they're going to get back, and PJ just bolted out of here and got a huge ovation.
Yeah.
But if they're going to get back in this thing, it's going to be a Paul George or a Kawhi, and PJ, or a James Harden, and PJ is one of their best 2 defenders for those guys.
Kyrie Irving will shoot the free throw for the technical foul because there were 2 called on Westbrook and 1 called on Washington.
Well, to your point, you talked about the refs need to assert themselves and really get control of the game. I think that's why you saw the 2 technicals to Russ and obviously the one to PJ. Kind of just send a message to both teams to kind of knock it off at this point.
I think so. I don't want to see a guy for the Mavs get ejected, but I think, to your point, this is something that is an attempt, at least, whether or not it actually materializes, but it's an attempt to throw some sort of flame retardant on what is happening here in the 4th quarter of this game, in my opinion.